What would you do if a stranger promised you the world, a free plane ticket, a dream job, a chance to escape unemployment, and the big rent, of course? Would you take it? Or would you think twice? Because for many South Africans, those promises have turned into shackles. People are looking for better opportunities outside the borders, and sometimes they're lucky and sometimes they're unfortunate. But today, Deputy Minister of Justice Andrew Snell has issued a warning saying people should be aware of fake overseas job offers, of which many of these job offers are nothing but traps that lead straight into jaws of modern day slavery. But between me and you, we know why so many attempted. Because here at home, there is what is called job scarcity. And when you compare our rent to dollar, to euro, the pound, the grass is greener on the other side. But what looks green may be a quicksand. So South Africans, young graduates, diploma holders, even matriculants are being lured abroad, promises of salaries in hard currency. But once they land, their passports are taken, their freedom is stolen, and their dreams turn to cages. But here is the truth. South Africa has greatness with its borders. In fact, within its borders, we don't need to export our talent. We need to unleash it within the borders of this country. Graduates and degree holders, you should not be standing in the endless queues waiting for government jobs or any private job in that case, because you should be the ones hiring the ones with diplomas and higher certificates or matric. The government's role is then to back up those initiatives through grants, funding, and support for startups, because this country needs more clinics, more schools, more small businesses. There are opportunities to start a new venture that would create more jobs and that would translate to growth, which then gives you as an individual dignity. Let us now imagine. Imagine South Africa where everyone is working, building, producing, contributing to the GDP, a country where talent is not exported into salary seeking slavery, but invested within the borders, creating a stronger nation. But until that vision becomes reality, beware. If the offer feels too good to be true, it probably is. Verify every overseas job with the Department of International Relations, Employment and Labor, Home Affairs, or the SAPS. And if you suspect anything like human trafficking, you have to call the SAPS crime stopping number. We already know this one, 10111. Or if you're suspecting any human trafficking, there is a human trafficking hotline. I don't know, it's 800 222 7777, something like that. And also, you should be very vigilant, be skeptical, be safe, build South Africa. Don't abandon it. Stay within the borders and then showcase your skills, showcase your talent, and make the country a better country or a better place to live in. Who's going to be here if you're going away? On that note, I'd like to say good night. See you on the next one.
Greetings. My name is Andries Nel. I'm the Deputy Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development. We would like to caution all South Africans, but especially young women, against applying for unverified overseas job opportunities promoted on social media and other informal platforms. Recent reports of alleged offers of lucrative employment in Russia are of grave concern. These so-called opportunities often mask serious risks of labor exploitation and human trafficking. Human trafficking is a heinous crime that robs people of dignity and fundamental human rights. It includes sex trafficking, labor exploitation, child trafficking, illegal adoption, organ trafficking, forced marriage, debt bondage, and coerced criminality. Traffickers frequently lure victims with false job advertisements, creating the impression of legitimacy. A stark reminder of these dangers is the case of 23 South Africans rescued and repatriated from Myanmar in March of 2024. They were lured via online adverts, promising high salaries, free accommodation, and travel benefits. Once abroad, they were trafficked across borders, held captive in a cybercrime compound, subjected to torture and forced labor, and compelled to commit online scams. The South African government condemns these practices unequivocally, and it reaffirms our determination to protect citizens, particularly women and young people, from exploitation at home and abroad. Let us be clear. These job offers are not endorsed by the government of South Africa. Never rely solely on social media promotions. Always cross-check and verify opportunities through official channels. We urge all South Africans, particularly job seekers, to treat unsolicited offers with extreme caution. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. And therefore, before accepting any overseas employment, verify its authenticity with our government departments, the Department of International Relations and Cooperation, the Department of Employment and Labour, the Department of Home Affairs, and the South African Police Service. It's equally important to consult the laws of the destination country on travel and work